Well, tropical update is a 7 p.m. PST. October 3rd. The early one mashed up my sound, but I think the NEC will keep it at 50 knots, even so I think it has weakened because the convection has collapsed. It's 13.6 north, 122.4 west, and it expected to head um, west northwestward for the next day and a half. Then we curve, then head eastward throughout maybe 4, 5, 6, most likely, um, which is in line with the models. Hopefully this video works. Uh, could strengthen a little bit by 36 hours, maybe the 55 knots, but then it weaken. Um, here's a picture of this system being utterly destroyed convexively. Next, we're going to look at 99L, which is very close to a depression. AAC said 90%, and it has an LSC. I expect it to become a depression very soon. Um, let's take a look at it. That's 30 knot winds. The models take it northwestward. It keeps it offshore. Uh, GFS takes it to 970s. Probably, I'm gonna guess probably around 75 knots peak in about 96 hours before it starts weakening. As it moves over colder water. Um, yeah. Anyway, we got another system in the Eastern Pacific that has 50% at 7 days. That could form off. I mean, that's for the wave. The other system could form off south of Mexico has 40%, and is expected to form off the southern coast of Mexico by the middle of the next week. We could show you it. Here's 48 hours. Let's go to 96 hours. And it hasn't formed yet on the GFS. Um, let's go to 120. Actually, GFS is much more timid with it so far. Hers is at 168. Um, the next storm down to 964. Well, the ECMWS has 988 hurricane right off of coast of Mexico at 144. CMC pretty much has it right on the coast. Now we're going to go into Atlantic, which we got a few systems which watch. One could form off Florida, could move over Florida. Um, Here's the neighbor showing it moving off Florida, GEFS. This system only has 10%. It doesn't have a great chance of formation. Here's the ECMWF. Um, Here's the icon, which actually does try to form it. Moves across Florida. UK mat forms it off Florida. So I'd probably go closer to 20, in my opinion. Next, of course, we got the system off Africa that could form west northwestward towards the islands, and probably going to recurve, like everything else this season. I mean, both neighbors show great chance of formation. Here's the GFS at 72 hours. Let's go to 126. Yeah, right there. Tropical storm. 162. 97 millibar hurricane. Wow. ECMWF. Doesn't even show anything at 144. Icon. 1000 free at 120. I'm gonna say it. I agree with 50%. I think this thing has a pretty decent chance of formation. It could threaten the islands, but it's going to be probably a lot like Humberto. I mean, threatens the islands and throws northward, and no threat to the United States. If we get something threatening the United States, it's going to be at low and forms in the Bahamas, and that's if fingers crossed. I mean, it could be another mid. I mean, Oh wow, GFS at 216 shows it 956. So another pretty powerful hurricane breaking through that ridge again. Yeah, minus 64, minus 66. Well, that's what we have tonight. Hope this video worked.